I'm gonna turn on the light real quick. I got all the cozy lighting. It's a cozy night in the world of YouTube. Welcome to the final episode of Late Night. Well, I shouldn't say late night, but I should say final night of Lights Out with Olivia. It's the final night because I have some exciting news that I'll share at the end. But in the meantime, we have made it. It's been a great year of content. I know I've been kind of like trying to figure out my content things. I promise you exciting news later, but just know I am getting ready for that process. This is the weekend of filming, so that way I have everything ready for all of you to be excited about. So I'm excited for what's to come. So I'm really excited about that. So we're gonna hop in with some stuff. We have some cozy lighting situation going on here. We have this cute little light here. We have my lighting over here on the side. We have fairy lights. We have my little red light right in front of me. So I kind of look angelic tonight. And it's kind of perfect to kind of end this night on a cozy note with all this weather that's been going around between yesterday and today. It's like I don't want to be out in it again today, so I basically just stayed in after work. Right after work, I just stayed in. So that was kind of like my motto. So after coming home in a snowstorm yesterday, it was a lot. Let's just put it mildly. So hopefully I get this nice cozy vibe. Is kind of perfect for the kind of weather that we have been living, and I'm just like, just don't want to do much. All I want to just kind of like, let's just hang out and have fun. So like tonight, I'm like, you know what? We're gonna finish it out with a bang tonight. So hear me out. I'm not gonna just stay 1 hour. I'm gonna do 2 hours tonight. The final show is gonna be 2 hours. From 9 to 10, from 9 to 11. So, yes, I'm adding an extra hour tonight, which is so exciting. Yay. So, I'm giving you guys an extra hour to enjoy me tonight and my presence. So, tonight we are from 9 to 11. So, how exciting is that? Okay. I am gonna do one thing though. Of course. Don't mind me. On a Friday night, I'm trying to figure that out. supposed to be very, very cold tonight. And we're starting to go into the coldest months of the year here. Even though there's one day that's going to be 53 degrees and raining. Which I just noticed just now. I'm going to see. Not until... So the rain starts at 9. And then it builds up till... There's some... If any snow, it'll be at 3. So I guess I'm coming home in another snow squall. Ay, ay, ay. Not what I wanted to hear. Okay. So tonight we're gonna... So, yeah. I was about to say something to somebody. Extra hour. Yeah. So, yeah, so last hurrah of the night. So other than me looking pretty here, let's get ourselves excited. And then we're gonna also do some book talk, cause I did go. There was a day when I went to the library and I actually did that. I might have to. So we're gonna do book talk. We're gonna do end of the year motivation. We're gonna do some planning. We're gonna do all these fun things. And if you're not well aware, I am starting another notebook. But this notebook is for every day. I'm doing this half and half. So like I have half for like every day and then half if I want to like write other stuff. I'm thinking, I don't know, I have not yet decided. But it's a 2-part book and I like this notebook. We're gonna start using this notebook as my everyday book. So we're gonna be using this today as part of this motivation. When we get to the motivation and planning part of the video tonight. No, tonight's a 2-hour special of Lights Out with Olivia. How exciting. You know, I want to make it okay. So yeah, it's really inspiring and exciting to get all excited. It's cool that I found this live thing. I feel like it's really, really cool. So we're starting off this night with kind of like somewhat of an inspirational start. So let's just dive right in at this point. Okay, so we have a night of planning, book talk inspiration, and end of motivation. As tonight is my last night of Lights Out with Olivia, I'm taking time off until closer to the new year. So I'll be closing out the show with exciting news to look out for next week. So yeah. So that's everything everyone needs to know. Now, since it starts with planning, that's where we're starting. So we're going to pull out our handy dandy notebook that I just showed off in pure Olivia form. We're going to start making our lists. Now, I have all these loose leaf papers, literally. We're going to put it all together in one. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to be putting it together in one thing, and we're going to put together everything that I need to know together. Like, I have like a whole playlist back here. I have things that I want to rewatch, of course, that I want to see. YouTubers that I was like really into that I just want to get myself back into. It's kind of like a watch list, basically. I have an Instagram project that I started, which is fun, which I need to work on. Then we have more lists of YouTubers on this list that I saw on some older channels that I want to get myself back into. Then a list of TikTok video ideas, of course. And then this might have been a list of all my friends and their things. So that's how I stay in touch with them. This must be like more playlist related stuff. So yeah. So we're gonna put these things together, and then we're gonna start planning out. Like, come the new year, I will be planning out all my other stuff, but I want to put together what we are planning out, things that I want to start watching again, and things that I just want to get myself back into. And as if you don't know, I did like a whole social media cleanse. I think that was like a month ago. And I will be going through to ink most of, which is nice. So yeah. So we're going to start with planning out like what I want to rewatch and what I want to see and things like that, kind of get excited. So we're going to kind of do this in parts, which is nice. So we're going to call this the watch list. We're going to call this the watch list. And then I'm going to put YouTube underneath. Because I want to dive back into things, which is nice. Don't mind the sound effects. I don't know what's up with that. Okay. Okay then. With that being said, don't mind the sound effects of the night. Of course. So we're going to do this in parts. We're going to do channels. Okay, so this is watch list. So I'm going to put a line there. So I'm going to put YouTubers. on one side. And then we're going to put on the other side, we're going to put channels. Channels to check out. Or channels to watch. To rewatch. Channels to rewatch. And that's like where it gets cool, because then it's like, ooh, I was really into that. I want to get back into watching that. You know, that's like really, really cool. And then there's YouTubers that are like, that I was really into. And I'm like, how did I not get into these people? There was a reason why, but why I left them. You know, and then I'm like, wait, I should bring them back, because they were really cool people. So yeah. So that's one part. Now, the next part will be rewriting this playlist is going to be difficult, say truth, because there's a lot of songs per se. So the next one will be my Instagram. I'm going to put my Instagram project in here. And I'm going to make room in the back of this just in case if it goes over. So that way there's room. So we're going to put my Instagram project in here. So if you didn't know, I did a whole social media cleanse. And I've been being very minimalistic with myself lately. And it's like really cool, but at the same time I'm like, once January hits, I'm gonna add the things that I'm really into, and then I'm gonna go through again to make sure I kept it minimal and get rid of all the people that I don't want and keep the people I do want, and on certain things, and kind of like do that type of thing. And then I'm going to have one for my playlist. I'm going to call it playlist. I'm going to call it playlist project. And that I know I'm going to need 2 pages for. Literally. So, I'm going to put lines so that way it helps me when I do that. So that way it's in the best order yet when I do that one. And then we're going to have a place for all my friends. So, best friends. I want to have a place to keep my best friends' social media stuff. So, best friends. I just want to keep a thing for them in here. And then I want to do a list. I'm not going to put my Pinterest stuff in my bullet journal for a reason. So, we're going to be doing it in this book. So, we're going to start on the back of a page and we're at Pinterest. And then this is going to be like ideas for the new year her Pinterest boards. So I love being able to excite people for that, which is nice. So I'm gonna go with lines here, like I did with the playlist one, and then and that's pretty good for Pinterest. And now we can start somewhere. Start with the first one. Since we are doing 2 hours, this is perfect, kind of like a hangout session, which is nice. So it's kind of super fun vibes that we have going on here. So we're gonna start with my YouTubers that I was into. Well, we'll start with these shows. Okay, so Driven is a good show. That's if you do remember that show that was on, I think it was either VH1 or MTV or both, maybe. Driven is VH1. And same thing with Behind the Music, both of them. And they were such great shows, and it's all music based. It's so inspiring, and I love that kind of stuff. So those two are my favorite, understanding celebrities, which is nice. And their careers and stuff. It's so inspiring and refreshing, which is nice. You know? Then we have The Fabulous Life of, which is fun. It's a fun show. What the rich and famous people are like. And kind of seeing the different things that they do and net worth, and you learn everything celebrity with that one, which is cool. Of any kind, which is nice. Then we have SCCC, Athletics. I want to watch more sport games from the school that I graduated from. I feel like it's important to stay in tune with my sports, you know. Justin Bieber Seasons. That's a really good one. When you're into his life a bit and seeing that side of him, which is cool. I would love to see that again. And then Simply Complicated is really cool. It's by Demi Lovato. That's a really good one as well. And I already saw Paris Hilton's movie 2 times, so I don't need to write that again. So, which kind of excites me a little bit. So now, on to the YouTubers. So, Lavender. I used to watch her, and she was really, really a really good YouTuber that I was really into. And she really just inspired me, which is nice. Emily Wass, I remember her. She really had some really fun content. So that's why I wrote her name down. And same thing with Gemma Louise. I'm going through them as I'm talking it out. with you guys, which is nice. Alexa May. Not you. Not the one that just made that bloopy sound. That'd be kind of weird. Let's take her out. Adrian Finch. Okay, so she's really cool. She's with like technology, and I feel like I need her when it comes to that, you know. I learned so much from her, which is nice. Some of these people I don't even know who they are and what. So, let's see here. I like Michelle B. She's really cool. I like her. Her content is very inspiring as well. Miss Mojo. I used to watch that all the time on different things, and it's like really, really cool and fun, which is nice. You learn so much about life, which is cool. Vogue and 17 are like celebrity magazines, but since I'm into fashion and things like that, I feel like it's an important thing to have, to follow, which is good. You know, the thing celebrity is also a good one. And same thing with the list, which is really cool. I like things that are like exciting for me. Some of these things I don't even know why. But I do know I want Hugo Henderson. I wanted to get some fresh new people that are like really, really cool. So I'm gonna write those people down. So we got Julia Boateng, Nikki Demar, and Nick DiRamio, or DiRamio, however you pronounce his last name. DiRamio. Yeah. And then I'm gonna write clever music, because I was really into that, and that was really cool. I love stuff that's about music, which is so inspiring. Now we're on to the next set of people. And then we're on to the playlist of it all. Or maybe on to the next one. There's a ton here. So I'm going to go through these people and see who I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. So we're going to talk it out as I go. Kellyanne Makes. I think I want to have her. She's cool. Sounds like someone that I would want. Because I'm into making things, and I know that's what she does. Which is cool. Emma Johansson. She hasn't uploaded in a long time, and I don't know where she went, and I really like her content. So shout out to all the YouTubers that I am mentioning if you are all watching. Yusuf, I really like her. She's like really cool. Overall adventures, not really. Goddess Michael, I don't know. Not really. Sing King, I mean, I do like karaoke, so I'm gonna write that down. Wait, Sin King needs to be on the other side. That's a channel that I'm getting myself back into. It's like karaoke and it's like super fun. I love that. This one's gonna be The Thing. Yeah, The Things. I used to watch that all the time, and that was really cool and inspiring, which is nice. Let's see here. Ashley Brooke. No. Shay Mitchell. No. Kelly Stamps. Some of these people are just like different, you know? So I think I would say Chloe Cayenne is really cool. I love people who are adventurous. So I'm gonna write her name down. Peters Valley School of Craft. That's a channel I want to rewatch because I feel like it's just like I learned so much from that, and it's like a school that I want to attend, and that's something I want to do like come the new year, like go to a school for a craft career, because fashion is like a craft to me. So it's like if I can do it on the craft side of things, that would be really a genius way of getting myself into what I'm really now. So like really learn the art is like the best way to learn the industry the best way yet, which is nice. So I want to do that. So that'd be like really cool to do. Okay. This person doesn't even have a last name. Wait, I found her last name. Melanie Locke. Not really into her like I was. Florist planner. I do love planning things, to say the truth. So I think I need to bring her back, but I don't know if I want her though. Meg Swallen? No. All About. I really like All About because I learned so much about celebrity lives and things like that, and I'm really into that kind of stuff, which is nice. So that's a really cool channel to check out. Meg Swallen, no. Karina, no. Ashley Brooke, nah. All Things Coes. I already follow that, so I don't know why I need to write that one down, say the truth. Sarah Betts, I have to have. She's like really cool. Misty Prose, I really like Misty Prose. She's just like, I love those kind of videos, which is nice. I need a day where I'm like, I could sit down and just watch YouTube and not get distracted of anything. So I'm kind of looking forward to a day of just like catching up on my YouTube watching before the new year. I am planning on doing that as one of my things because this girl has been bad about watching YouTube videos, and when I do watch, it's like I'm falling asleep. So it's like, what's the point in even watching? You know. So that's one of my YouTube things that I need to get myself back into is to watch more YouTube and actually like put out more inspiration that way. Top Music Mafia is really good if you're just like into music and you want to like see what's cool. That's the best one to go with. It's a really good channel to check out to see what's cool. I love Kenna Marie. I like people that go to school, and it gets me excited, which is nice. Sarah Grace. I don't know. I have not yet decided on her, but I do like her. Fashion Angel Warrior. No. Mia Aston. I do like Mia Aston, so I want to do that one. Famous Entertainment. Yes, because that's like learning celebrity lives as well. And you get to see like their homes, which is cool. That doesn't happen often. You know, so that's really like cool about that. Top Music World. It's the same thing as Top Music Mafia, but like more stuff. So I'm putting that under channels to rewatch because they're just like cool stuff, you know. Pixie Locks I already have, so we don't need to worry about that. I love Samantha Costa. I have her. She's really cool. Alice Capella I need. She's like really, really cool. I love like that kind of content that she does. Same thing with Annie Long. I can see if I can squeeze two more in this. If I can. Natalie Barbu, I like. She's really cool. I like really cool, unique people. You know. Okay, so that's all the different YouTubers that I'm into. Now that I did YouTubers and those TV shows or channels to check out. So this is music. These are my friends. This is TikTok video ideas. Ooh, I need to write that down somewhere. So we need to write down TikTok. I'm just going to make another line here. And then I'm going to write TikTok video ideas. There's not a lot, so I'm not going to bother too much putting lines and whatnot. But yeah. I just realized I had that particular list as well. So what's next in this planning part of my portion of and the next one is the Instagram project. Now this project is like really cool, which is nice. I wanted to really just be like cool and different. I wrote all these different interesting stuff in here. So we're gonna try to like figure out what's what here because I have all these random stuff on here. You know? So let's see. I like the okay, so I'm gonna kind of break this up a little bit. I'm gonna write colors. And I'm gonna write things I'm into. Things I'm into. And then the next one is kind of like random. Anything random that I just like have. So for colors, we're gonna go through all of them and see what's what here. So I like colors pink. I see that. And black. Pink and black. And then I also see let's see what else is here. Watercolor is cool. That's like an effect for a kind of color, which is fun. I love that look, which is nice. Pastels I love. It's almost like my wardrobe on this list. Okay, now things I'm into. Okay, so I'm into creative direction because that's like my dream career, literally. Make it my ultimate goal in life in fashion. I'm into well, this is random. I'm gonna put celebrity there because I'm into like celebrity things. So I'm gonna put that under random. I'm gonna say retro VHS tapes is really cool. That's like a really neat effect, which is fun. Then we have disco. Let's see what else is here. Earth. Over here, I'm gonna put fitness and sports, things I'm into. Rainy effect is a random one. I'm like, it's so pretty effect to use, I should say. Headphones. Like, I'm a girl that loves music, which is nice. Polaroids are fun as like a cool effect. I feel like Polaroids are just like super fun to do. You know? I'm not gonna do all of these because some of them are kind of like, why did I write that? So I'm gonna find things that I'm into in this mess. Okay, fiction. What else? Disney. Okay. Romance is a random one that I like. I'm not worrying about the seasons because I feel like that's weird. I like the Notebook as a random thing. fashion. I have to have fashion as things I'm into. I'm gonna put Las Vegas here, because that'd be like really cool as a random look that I'm into. Don't mind me, I'm just itchy today. Okay, I'm into vintage. That's a random thing. Minimalist theater. Oh, minimalist. Minimal list. Theater is something that I'm into as well, which is really cool. I love that. Yeah, that's pretty good for like that type of deal. For my Instagram project. Now, anything that I finished is gonna go here. Unless you're part of a playlist, I think that's next if I'm correct. Yes, the playlist project. There's a ton of it. Literally, like I have this side, this, and this. So we're gonna try to figure this all out. Which ones that I want and whatever, I guess. Myra, miracles happen. Miracles happen once in a while. That's a good song, by the way. This is something that I'm just gonna write the first song and then I'll do the rest later. So that way I don't have to take up all night figuring out doing the playlist part. So I'm gonna write down my best friend that I have here. Everybody that I've met through the production that I was part of. It's kind of exciting for me, you know? So I like having to keep their thing so I can remember them when I tag them in things, which is nice. I'm a tagger, which is nice. I'll do the playlist like later or maybe tomorrow, because it is getting to be 9:52 already, and I want to like do the second hour to be really cool and fun. I promise. This is usually the part that gets a little tricky sometimes, because I'm doing all these planning out things and making sure I have all my lists in one place. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all my playlist stuff in the back of this notebook. So that way I can do it at some point whenever I'm ready. Which is nice. I love being organized like that, you know. I'm putting all my friends in here. Almost there. I promise you guys. It's inspiring to just mm, mm, so yeah, I love just kind of like being myself and doing this with you guys. It's so relaxing, you know. Almost there. I promise. It's really cool how I can keep everything organized in a notebook in one place. It makes things much easier, which is nice. You know, makes it much easier than having to have all these separate papers for no reason, you know? That's like the best part about being organized. And that helps me immensely. Okay, so that's that one. And then there's Pinterest, but I'm not worrying about Pinterest right now. And then we have TikTok video ideas. I'll just put the paper there so I can just put it in there. And get rid of this for now. So that's pretty good of where we are planning and putting everything in my book. For now, I have some work in progress things in there, which is cool. That way I'm not doing it all night long. Some of it I can do tomorrow. Now, okay, so now we're gonna do something super fun. Like I promised you guys. So I'm gonna get these 3 books over here. As you can tell, I love sharing these cool things on here, which is nice. It's so exciting. Yeah, I know. I need to be ready and on my game tomorrow because I'm excited. Woohoo! Literally, we'll see what kind of game I'm on. Because I did say I'm gonna do a late night tonight on here. I wanted to do that extra hour with you guys and kind of like let it be fun, organized life, which is nice. So, speaking of organized, every Tuesday and Thursday I teach myself. Meaning, I go to the library, I take out books, and I bring them home. And that's one of my favorite things to do. Now, it all depends if I can get there on Monday. We'll just see what happens. I did something that might help me out a little bit. I hope it works in my favor a little bit. I like being able to do that. So when I do that, it makes me feel good that I'm learning something, which is really cool. So I lately I've been bringing home the books and kind of that way I have time to kind of do it in my own place, more relaxed, more myself, and I can just do whatever, which is nice. I love just kind of having that time to do that. Usually I would stay there and study, but with this crazy weather, I just want to be home and safe as much as I can. So when I go to the library, I've been doing the different sections, and I love being able to kind of do things like that, you know? So I love being able to kind of do these fun random things, which is good. So, with that being said, I've been doing that. So, like I did last week, I did a whole video on the books that I had then. We're going to do another one, but with different books this time, because I returned the other books. So, we're going to start with the books that I studied this week, and then we'll dive into books that are just fun reads, basically. So, starting with this first one, as if you can somewhat tell of what this is. It's called The Fashion Careers Guidebook, a guide to every career in the fashion industry and how to get in. You all know that I'm trying to make it in the fashion world. Okay? So, this was one of the books that I chose is because I wanted to write down what I need to know so I can actually get into the industry that I want to get into. So, and different areas that get me excited. So this is a really good book for me to get myself excited about getting myself into the whole fashion universe a bit. Book for that. Then we have 2 Instagram books. Yes, I'm crazy. So we're starting with this one, which is called Insta Style. Basically, this is kind of trying to find a way to get. I love just getting inspiration from this, so that way I know what to do and how to get myself started and how to get myself branching out a bit in my social media and how to get myself out there more and how to be myself in another way of basically not restarting or starting things up again, but I want to I've been working on my fashion Instagram a bit, and it's one of the things that takes forever for me to kind of figure out what I want to put on there. So it's kind of that's one reason why. And then the second reason why is that I want to start thinking about inspiration for my personal one as well, so I can get an idea of what I want my thing to look like. And then we have 365 photo challenges to inspire your Instagram year. So, like, this is kind of like gives me some inspiration, like, for pictures and stuff, and what to try out in my feed. So, like, that way I kind of like get an idea of what kind of pictures I want to take and stuff. I feel like I've been kind of stuck in this weird rut of like, what do I share? Because I know who's on social media and who follows me, and it's like, what do I do? You know? So I wrote down a lot of ideas from this in my study book, which is really cool. Yes, I have a separate notebook from my studies. So these are the 3 books I studied out of this week. And then the rest of the books are kind of like fun, kind of get myself excited a little bit. So for my future, I want to start thinking about this a little bit. And that is my dream home. So I got like 2 books here. This one is The Mindful Home, because I feel like I'm definitely like I deal with stuff very hard, and I feel like I need to like think about the different elements that I can put into a home. So let's say down the line, let's say I want to come up with a way to have meditation, have things that's just like harmony, a place of beauty, wisdom, and true happiness. I want to be like super mindful. I want my home to be mindful. And then I also got The Cozy White Cottage, 100 Ways to Love the Feeling of Being Home. And I feel like this is a good book to kind of get some ideas of how I want to like make my place feel like a little bit more like special and more exciting, you know? So I wanted to kind of like do that, you know? And this will also go ahead with my dream home or my future home, whenever that is. You know, just so that way I can get an idea of what I should make my how I want to make my home feel like more like homey feeling. Cause I'm like, for some reason, like I love nostalgic Christmas. I love like that kind of life, which is nice. You know? So this is kind of like a good book for those things that I just talked about. Now we're on to the next set of books. I know I'm not a girl anymore. We all admit that. But I do admit that it's okay to kind of get an idea of what they're into, so that way, like, I know what's cool and what's trending and how to, like, fit in. So that's more of the reason why. So we're starting with this one, which is The Girl's Guide to Everything. So this is everything that I need to know in life, that I should just like understand, and how to like really just get into it, you know, which is nice. This is like on health, work, money, manners, friends, love, family, spirit, home, and fashion. Which is everything that I need to know in life, basically. That I wasn't taught that when I was in high school. Because, you know, because of all my differences and stuff and things like that. I didn't learn certain things that I wish the school at the time had, you know. So that's always important. This next book is really cool. It's called The Little Book of Life Hacks. And we all need them in life. So this is a good book to kind of get some really cool life hacks. So that way I can be like, oh, I can do this. It's like ways to kind of improve my daily life. And I just need that, and it gets me excited, to make things easier for myself. And then the last book, which I'll share, is The Goddess Guide. And it looks like this. Definitely my colors. And it's like things that people should know about. Yeah. And it's important to really just understand everything, which is cool. So yes, those are the books that I brought back from the library this time around. Now, we all like to delve into some other things on this channel. Now, let's see where we are at this moment. So we just did my book talk inspiration. We did some planning and end of the year motivation type deal wrapped in one. So we don't need to cover too much on that part. So much. Now let's dive into some of the other fun things that we would do on this channel. Because as much as I love doing book talk and things like that, we're now going to dive into, because I know a lot of people are into celebrities nowadays. So, I have this magazine in my cozy desktop that I keep, and we're going to do some things out of this magazine. Or at least I can fill you in on the celebrity world a little bit. The words polls are open. So let's see here. We're gonna dive into, I think they're doing a thing on One Direction this year because I see a whole quiz here. I think it's because of their anniversary. They put a quiz in the magazine. Let's see here. Let's see here. If anyone has not seen the Santa Clauses, which is looks like a funny movie, of course. It's on Disney Plus if anyone wants to check it out. It's on that particular thing. So, yes. Okay, best of 2022. Okay, this is the best part. Okay, visiting Harry's house. After 3 years of waiting for new music from Harry Styles, the world has welcomed to Harry's house on May 20th. The album became one of the best-selling albums of 2022 and kicked off with Harry's biggest song to date, As It Was. Harry went on to hit the road on his world tour, Love on Tour. Oh, and did we mention he starred in 2 movies along the way? That's pretty impressive. Taylor's Midnight Stories. She's back! Sure, we've loved all of Taylor's version albums, but Midnight's finally gave us new Taylor Swift music, and it has been the perfect way to kick off the fall season. The concept album is unlike anything Taylor has done before, and we wouldn't be surprised to see her once again dominate award season. I love Taylor Swift, and I'm gonna make sure I play that album. If anyone has not, I would totally recommend checking that out. Mysteries take over. Okay, let's read. We've loved falling into shows full of mystery, like Pretty Little Liars, The Original Sin, and One of Us is Lying. The shocking twists and turns made them instantly binge-worthy. If anyone has not seen those, I would recommend seeing them. Even though I have not seen those, but I've seen the first one, the first set of Pretty Little Liars when it was just Pretty Little Liars. Oh my god, I love that show. Yeah. Selena says, or slays, I should say. Selena slays. Selena Gomez just may be the MVP of 2022. She expanded her rare beauty brand, filmed a documentary, starred in and executive produced Hotel Transylvania, Transformania, and Only Murders in the Building. Released a new single, and most of all, she continued her work to destigmatize discussions around mental health. We have no choice but to stand. That's definitely good to know. Old favorites return. Nostalgia really won 2022. Shows like The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, The Fairly Odd Parents, Fairly Odder, and movies like Lightyear and Hocus Pocus 2, provided that people will always love the characters they grew up with. More movie musicals. Sneakerella, Zombies 3, and Better Nate Than Ever are only a few of the movie musicals that came out this year and quickly filled our playlists. The soundtracks slap, the musical numbers are epic. We even have our fingers crossed for sequels for each one of them. So if anyone's into that type of stuff, I would check those out. Singers share their stories. 2022 gave us albums that hit us right in the feels, from artists who got more honest than ever. Sabrina Carpenter, Lizzo, and Demi Lovato all wore their hearts on their sleeves with songs that are as revealing as they are catchy. And then now we're gonna do worst of 2022. Little Mix says bye. The girls of Little Mix performed their final gig as a group before parting ways to pursue solo careers. Though they say they plan to reunite one day, we'll miss their iconic harmonies and music videos in the meantime. That's sad. And then I'll do tour troubles. Justin Bieber and Shawn Mendes both had tours that they abruptly canceled, citing health concerts. While it's a bummer for all the fans who missed out on seeing them live, we hope both guys are getting better for a more positive 2023. So basically, let's just pray for those two people. Now we're going to go into the December calendar, as since today is the 16th. Today is Ugly Sweater Day, if anyone wore your ugly sweaters. Hanukkah is in 2 days, literally. So I'm excited to kind of like celebrate the holiday a bit. Then there's Go Carolyn Day. The first day of winter is the 21st, if anyone has not noticed. The days are getting shorter and shorter and shorter as time goes here, and it's starting to get a little bit depressing for me, but that's okay. I'll cheer up, I promise. There's National Cookie Exchange Day, which is the next day, which is the 22nd, if anyone is into doing cookie exchanges. Let's see. There's Candy Cane Day, and that's the day after Christmas. And then there's a Bacon Day, if anyone likes to eat that kind of meat. And that's the 30th of December. Adds a little bit of a rundown of what's up. How to define success according to Selena Gomez. Okay, number 1 is connecting with others. 2, having purpose. 3, trusting yourself. And 4, inspiring others. And that's what I try to do. Let's see. Okay. Now we're going to dive into their gift guide, which is really cool. I love gift guides. So I'm going to kind of give you an idea of some gifts to get people. For your best friend, you could do a customized phone case, which is fun. For your mom, you could do a custom gift. If you like to be artsy, you could draw something similar on your own. It's like a personalized framed wall art, basically. For your dad, Moments with Dad scratch off journal is always fun. For the life of the party, it's a game called Herd Mentality, which is a fun game. I never tried it. For the adventurer, you can check out Yumbox. It's just things you can eat. For the creative type, you can get a Kodak M35 35mm film camera, which is super fun if anyone's still into those type of things. And then for the self-care queen, check out Tony Moly Superfood Mask Bowl Set. If anyone's into that, that's a really cool thing. So that kind of gives you an idea of some gifts to get people. And then there's beauty awards, but we don't need to go through that. Alright, to the entertainment cheat sheet. Here we go. Things to See. Enola Holmes 2. That's a TV show. Strange World is in theaters November 23rd. Avatar: The Way of the Water is out today. If anyone has not seen it, please check that out. Things to watch on Netflix and whatever is Pitch Perfect, Bumper in Berlin, Wednesday, and Willow. As in music, there's Jake Miller, based on a true story 2, and then Louis Tomlinson, based in Future. Some music to check out. Now for the apps, they say Aesthetic Wallpaper is cool, Zombies Run is cool, BTS Island in the Siam, and then Water Tracker by Water Llama. Some apps to check out if anyone's into that type of stuff, which is nice. So that's that from my magazine. Now we're going to dive into what's on my phone, basically. So we're going to do just that. Okay. Ellie's naughty dog, and I'll show you the picture of the pup. It's so cute, though. It's funny when you tell someone that you don't like people. They always think you mean other people. I'm starting to get tired. I don't know about anybody else. So I think as much as I can make it to 2 hours, I could probably do another 5, and that's it. So, yeah. You left on your plate. Smart dog. I'm getting really tired. He sees you when you're eating. He knows when you're finally in love ever again. I want to be healthy in love, sanely in love, peacefully in love. That is definitely true. The best Christmas gift is to realize how much you already have. Keep calm and be crazy, laugh, love, and live it up. Because this is the oldest you've ever been and the youngest it will ever be again. That is true. Yeah, I don't know if I can make it to the full 2 hours. Thought I would have it in me. 2022 was a hard year. I fought many silent battles, wiped my own tears, and survived. Please, 2023 be easier. That is true. Okay, so that's some inspiration for you. Hopefully, this motivated you and got you excited about life again at the same time. Now, on to the big announcement. So, like I said at the end, I was going to do this for all of you. Be on the lookout starting. I'm going to give you the date 25th. Right? So, 1, 2. Starting on Monday. So, Monday through Sunday, I'll be doing 7 days of videos for all of you to enjoy for the whole entire week. So that's why I'm not going live, because I'm doing the 7-day video challenge for all of you to enjoy for the week of Christmas. And that's really exciting. So be on the lookout for that. And then after that, I'm going to take some time off of YouTube after that. And then on the 31st into the 1st, I will be putting up my video that I will be putting up for the new year, which is like goodbye 2022, hello 2023 type deal. It may not be a live thing. I am going to record some things beforehand. And then as a goodbye, and that'll be on the 31st. And then come the 1st, I'll put the first video up for 2023. So be on the lookout for all of that. So how exciting is that? We have a full week coming up, and then my time off, and then New Year's, I'll do something special. Like I just said, I will be doing a 2-part video, one on the 31st and one on the 1st of January. So be on the lookout for all of that. So hopefully all of this got you all excited, and I'll see you all in 2023. If anyone wants to hop on, I can do this on Saturdays, much as I would love to continue doing it on Fridays. I just want to say that me doing it on Saturdays is the best, so that way I can, on Fridays, I can just do things. I'm going to be changing up my weekend routines a bit, because I want my late night to be Saturday and not Friday, because I work all week, and I'm like, come Friday, all I want to do is kind of like, after that, I'm just like, all right, whatever happens, I feel like I'm up to, I'll do. So, yeah, so that's what's happening with that. Anyway, all soon. And you will, what have you got? So, let's hit it off with the last song of the night to say, and I won't do much. Oh, sorry for the curse word, guys. Fair warning. Here, let's do this one. Simple as can be, I got your hands in mine. And you don't have to listen carefully. I'll tell you 1,000 times. We did it, guys. The last half hour is kind of like whatever at this point. So, party away, guys. Woo! We're gonna do 30 minutes dancing. Get cold. Me alone. You need to know. We are not alone. I need to know. Need to know. Need to know. Simple as can be. Be around. Everything we need. Make me fire. Feel. It's had time. All on me. And all on me. Feel all that. Yes, oh. All that. Listen carefully. Sometimes we need to know when we feel love. I get cold. Be alone. We need to know die. We feel alone. We need to know. We need to know. We need to know. Yes, we are bound. We need to know. Guy. Be alone. We need to know. All of the things on the phone, pop champagne, and we're not dancing on the behave. Say me. Baby, it's all for you. Make it. Just a kick and move one space at a time. But queens are free to go wherever they like. You get too close, you get a royalty high. So breathe in to feel alive. Champagne, I'm not dancing on your own. Whoop. And now. Some classical music that's classic. Chelsea's. And then I'm gonna find. Here we go. I love classical Christmas stuff. I do want to do some songwriting or something tonight. So that was some Christmas music. Now we're gonna go on to some fun stuff. So we're gonna do that. I don't know. Okay, I think it's just my when I'm. So we're gonna have a little fun with some kind of music. This way, and I in the plane, touchdown in the blues, in the pouring rain, and you down over me. There's a first class ticket, and blue and the boy can be. I'm not sad. That's how I feel. In Memphis. Yeah, I feel. Just around there. That's why I love it. There we go. There we go. I feel. Memphis. I feel the way I feel. Okay. They've got catfish on the table. They've got gospel. Yeah. You guys can still see me. Green, you haven't got a friend. In Memphis. Sienna, Hollywood. Let me dance to you, and I would do love on my mind. She said, please, I said, about tonight, Memphis, okay, off the bill, Memphis, and Memphis, hey, the way Memphis, the bill, and walking in Memphis, and feel the way I feel. My birthday shoes and I am born the plane. Touchdown in the Delta Blues. The pouring rain. Touchdown in the Delta Blues. In the middle of the pouring rain. On to the next one. A favorite of mine. So I'm gonna try to aim this to our speaker. Right now. Alright. Okay, yeah. 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 Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Again. Yeah. Feel so good. Yeah. Alright. Come on. Oh. Yeah. Woo! I'm on it. Yeah. All right. Here we go. This is how I feel. I've been gone dark in the shadows, and afraid in the heart in the battle. Yesterday, in the weight of the shackle. Anymore. And the lights and the lights and the lights on. And lights and the lights and free for all. Night and the night and above. Up above. I wanna feel. I wanna feel. For me. Ride in the heart dance for and it's strong. You know, incredible. You give it some more. The lights on. Rise to the people. Night is on it all. I want it all. I wanna feel. I wanna feel. Life in the back out. Life you gotta do it for me. Waiting for give me all afraid. Yeah. So yeah. Do it for me. I'm not afraid. My life is my life do it for me. I'm not wait for my life. My life. Next song is a favorite of mine. Of course, we had to play it. So, caught up in the country. Gotta have a good country song. The middle life has the sunset race. Porch, the dogs for the floors, work with open doors. Smiles around dear green, and far as I can see. From the morning, the breeze, I be in the country. I wanna be. Find me skies, fly in the country. The stars, be nursing. Thank God. Yeah. Like in the country, you wanna be. Sky, Sky, fly. My own dear green is all I can see. Country. Raise up my day on haters. You go up higher good in the good life. It's the good in the good life. In the half now. Alright. Hey. Whispering. Whispering. Down. Mama. Mama. Let me put. Mama. Go up. Perfect. The good life. Good life. Hey. Pour some Clico in a glass, have a toast to success. No looking back from here, no more being broke and distressed. I put my heart into this game like I'm open my chest. We only crave for more ends when you hope for the best. Make these plays, man, I'm finessing these checks. Time's up for everybody, I'm collecting on debts. And I swear this champagne just tastes better on chest. I'm just out here being great, man, this is real as it gets. I put my team in position, now they making it killing. Stacking blue faces straight to the ceiling. Out in Vegas, I'm with them, ordering bottles of the ace when they send them. Till it ain't enough space on the table to fit them. Go ahead perfect. Good in the good life. Good in the good life. And that's alright. Hey, 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 hey. You know, rise, high, right, empire. Switch of it. Good life. Alright. Good in the good life. Good in the good life. Good in the good life. Alright. Hey. A good life. So, hopefully you had a fun night with me from everything that we talked about to everything to end this chapter of my life. It's been an amazing journey with all of you. And like we did the final announcement before we put on the party music, we wanted to celebrate an end of a chapter that I started with the whole live crew and all the guests that I've had. It's been an amazing journey. Thank you for tuning in and joining. It's so much fun. I love you all. And like I say, for the last time, lights out.